fuzzy mics. This is Amanda. I'm Lexi. This is our new YouTube channel. And we're basically just going to talk about whatever we feel like. And if you want us to talk about something, then leave a comment and like and subscribe. So I think the first thing that I want to talk about is, I guess on Reddit, they have like the Am I Overreacting? And I have my own. It's not from Reddit. I have my own Am I Overreacting? And this morning, because Amanda and we work together, and I buy the milk and cream and the coffee and the sugar and everything at work. And I would like to know if I am overreacting when I have a sign in the kitchen that says, when the milk and cream or sugar is getting low, please let somebody know in the accounting office so that we can buy more. So the next person that goes to make a coffee or a tea can have a coffee or a tea.
Fair.
So we get in this morning and there's no coffee, or there's no cream, there's no milk. Go to make a coffee, can't make a coffee. Do you think that I am overreacting for this? Like, I got a little mad. I got mad and I had to go out and get a coffee because there was no supplies to have a drink.
I think that you're not overreacting because coffee is essential in the morning to many, many, many adults. And if you're expecting to be able to just get to work and have a coffee, then you should be able to do that.
Well, that's the thing. And I mean, like, when you come into work, you shouldn't have to worry about there not being any coffee or cream.
It also doesn't just magically appear from the milk or cream fairy.
Exactly.
Like, this is something that you actually have to go out and purchase.
Yes. So I think that, some people in the office, whether it's our office or somebody else's office, think that this stuff is just like unlimited.
Unlimited, and it magically appears.
And for some reason, people think that they can just use it and use it and use it, and it's just going to be like magically there every morning for people to have their coffee or their tea or whatever they're drinking. But like this, it always seems to happen to me when I go to make coffee. There's never anything there.
Yeah, I know. I don't think you're overreacting.
And I think it's frustrating. Maybe it's just me because I'm getting older and I'm going through some things right now.
Well, I think you were also hot. Temperature.
But when you get to work and you're like, oh, I could really go for a coffee, and then you go to make a coffee and there's nothing.
I agree.
It gets a little, frustrating.
Yeah, I agree. What do you guys think?
Exactly. What do you guys think? Because it annoyed me this morning. Like, I was in a mood for a little bit this morning until I went out and got a coffee.
It just took a minute, but new office policy, bring your own milk and cream then.
Yeah, that's why I text the controller, who is my mother, and I told her I think that we should maybe for a while just not buy coffee and cream. Because, like, if you're not going to be helpful, use the cream or use the last of the milk and then just not say anything to anybody.
Which also we've been going through a lot of.
Yes, we have been going through.
Everyone is just like, we are ripping through that stuff.
Yeah, we are going through a lot of coffee lately. I guess everybody is tired and stressed out or just lives off of coffee. I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't know. I think it might have just also been like my whole morning was kind of off this morning. So then when you get to work and you're like, oh, I just want to like sit down, have a coffee, start my work, and you can't, it gets a little, yeah.
I feel like that when I just can't have my coffee, whether I'm off or not.
Yeah.
Like, if I get up and I can't have my coffee, I'm definitely cranky. I would say I'm cranky.
Yeah.
So no, I don't think you're overreacting. But that's me.
yell at anybody or anything. I just kind of kept it bottled inside for a good 15-20 minutes.
I think you might have thought it was bottled inside, but I don't think your face was showing that. Just so you know. Your face kind of showed how you were feeling.
It tells my face is I'm not good at. See, this is why I'm not good at lying, because my face it just shows everything that I'm feeling, thinking. My face is not a good liar.
And she went to go get coffee, and she said, "Do you want a donut?" And I said, "No." I said, "You need to just go get yourself a coffee. Just take a minute, sip your coffee, and then come back."
So I bought 20 Timbits.
So she bought 20 Timbits.
And one of them was disgusting. I don't know what it was, but it was like, it looked like a plain donut, you know, with the icing on it. But then when I put it in my mouth and bit into it, it like popped gray or purple jelly into my mouth, and I wasn't expecting it, and I gagged. I was like,
I'm sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, it was unexpected, let's say.
All right.
So anyways, that is that. I have another thing. Do you know, because I've been reading like stuff on Reddit and just like stuff online, and we were having a conversation about this the other day at work. I have a hard time, you know, when you have like potlucks and stuff at work, and people like cook food and bring it in.
I don't eat anybody's cooking.
I don't eat it either.
No,
unless I know
the person.
You personally. And
unless I've seen your kitchen.
Yes. Unless if I've been to your house and I know that what your kitchen looks like.
I think that's the deciding factor if I'm eating your food.
Like, if we were to have a potluck at work, which I don't think we've ever had, not here anyway. Like, if you cooked something and brought it in, or baked something and brought it in, I would definitely eat it.
Your mom,
my mom for sure, because my mom is like an anal crazy lady when it comes to cleaning. She's always cleaning. She lives by herself, but like every time I talk to her, what are you doing? Oh, I'm cleaning. It's like, oh, you live by yourself. Like, how dirty can your house be?
Yeah, no, I agree.
But if something spilled on my mom's floor, you could literally like take a fork and eat it off of her floor. Like,
I see that about your mom.
And like obviously my brother and sister-in-law, like if they were to bring something, I would eat it. But there is like, I'm not, if I don't know you and you cook something, I am not eating it. Like, I will be polite and be like, oh, that looks really good. It smells so good. I'll have to try it. But I'm not.
I don't eat things.
I'm not trying it.
I honestly think probably you and your mom, that might be my limit. I think I need to see your kitchen. Although if I saw you eating it, like your brother's, like I've never seen your brother's kitchen, but I assume if you're eating it, it's probably safe. But I think that's probably my limit at work.
Well, yeah, like because you and I have been friends for a long time, I know if you're eating something from a potluck that somebody's cooked, then you probably have been to their house where you trust them.
Agreed.
To think that, hey, this is probably okay to eat. Right?
I agree.
Same with me, but I am not, like, when we used to have potlucks at our old job.
Yeah. No, not touching.
No. Or, like, when people bring, like, they cook fish. Like, I'm not trying to be rude, and I'm not saying, like, people can't have their thing and say, hey, like, I want everybody to try this, but it's just so stinky and...
Yeah, I also don't like the mandarin. Like, not the mandarin. I don't like, what is it? Like, where you help yourself to food. What is that?
Like a buffet.
A buffet. I don't do buffets either. Buffets are just, I don't like other people breathing over top of the food that I'm going to eat, or like having access to the food that I'm going to eat, especially a whole bunch of strangers. I get that it comes out and it's replenished. People breathing over top of my food grosses me out.
Well, yeah, and like, you can't trust anybody because you see some of these videos online where like people are like testing it, or like, and then putting like the utensil in their mouth and then sticking it back into the food again, into the buffet
you're just trying to like eat more than because you want to get your money's worth, you just end up overeating and feeling
Well, and
uncomfortable.
that's exactly it. And you know, like when I took my nieces, because they love the Mandarin, so I took them there.
Yeah.
They don't eat anything.
I know.
And I don't eat a lot either. Like,
no. You don't get your
they
money's
eat
worth.
like little tiny sparrows. They have like 4 or 5 bites of something, and then they're full. And all they want to do is have the dessert anyway.
Yeah, they like the dessert buffet.
And for the amount of money that you're paying nowadays to go to the Mandarin buffet, which for like the 4 girls and I was almost $200.
Yeah,
that is. I didn't eat $200, and they definitely didn't eat $200 worth of food.
No.
What, for them to go eat some French fries that I could have cooked at home, and to have a couple cubes of friggin' red Jello.
But it's cut so perfectly.
Oh well, you know, we could have tried it at home. But yeah, it's just and it's expensive.
Yep.
And people are gross, and you can't trust people at those things.
It bothers me. I can't do it.
Yeah, it's not for this girl.
If you're gonna go spend $200, I want to go get like
something good, like a good steak or a good
something I can't make myself. Something that I'm like, okay, this is delicious.
Yeah, like I'm not a big fan of this, but like sushi.
Yeah.
That's it. Like going and getting fresh.
Yeah.
Fresh
sushi.
I can't talk.
Sushi.
Some fresh sushi. But like stuff like that, you know, something that you're not going to make at home or you don't know how to make at home.
Yeah, I agree.
Because a lot of people like sushi. And fresh sushi, and you don't know how to make it at home. You don't have seaweed or whatever it is, or the roller to make the round ones. I'm not a big fan of sushi, so
no.
I'm not.
And sushi has to be good sushi. It can't just be like,
look,
there's a sushi place.
Where you go to the restaurant and they're making it there.
Yeah, like, you need good sushi.
And like even at like the grocery store where they have. Well, in the grocery store by my house, they have like a actual stand where the lady
is making it right there.
Yeah, or she has made it and put it in a container where you can come for lunch or whatever. And
I would do that for vegetable sushi. I don't know if I would do that for like raw fish.
Well,
I don't know. I feel like don't they have to be like?
I guess
special?
I should try the veggie ones. It's the seafood ones that
the raw fish or like the raw seafood.
Yeah, that I can't. It throws me off. I think I could do like veggies because there's like a cucumber one.
Yeah, cucumber, carrots. They have like artificial crab. Or it's not real crab. Would you eat artificial crab?
I don't think so.
No.
That I couldn't do it.
Okay. I do like sushi.
Yeah.
Like real sushi.
Like you like sushi.
Yeah, I like sushi.
Your kids or whatever.
Yeah. I crave sushi.
Yeah, see, I
have cravings.
I think if I found one, like if I liked a veggie one or one that I liked,
yeah,
then I probably would. But it's the raw fish and like the sauce and stuff that you put on it. I don't know how you say it. Is it
what?
Hibachi?
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 No, hibachi is where you go. It's like that restaurant and they do the flames and they cook the food in front of you. You're thinking of that green stuff. What is it called? The green spicy stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know. I don't use.
Yeah, or like
horseradish or.
Yeah. Do they put soy sauce on?
Yeah, I like soy sauce on my sushi.
Yeah, I don't know the green one. That's what I thought it was called, but.
No, I don't like that. And I don't do the raw ginger. You know how sometimes it comes with.
I don't like ginger chicken or like any of that stuff. You do?
I love ginger, but I just don't eat raw ginger with my sushi.
Yeah, no. My sister-in-law, she makes a good chicken, and I can't remember what it's called.
Is it lemongrass chicken?
No, but she like cuts up the chicken into like round things, and she like cooks it in the little like that actual like round pan,
like a wok.
Yeah, and she puts the sesame seeds on. Oh, it's so good when she makes it fresh. Like Blair will bring it in the next day for lunch. So good.
Well, maybe she should make some for her work. That's the potluck we'll all eat.
Yeah, that.
There you go.
So good. Okay, and then this morning we were having a conversation on our way to work about music and the music we were listening to. And even last night, like when I was straightening my hair and stuff, I always listen to music, and then it makes you want to go out.
Yeah.
Go to the club or go dancing, and
that's what I said this morning.
Yeah,
like, this song is dangerous.
Stuff like that. So I was thinking this morning, like this afternoon, while I was at work, you know, when we used to go out to the clubs and stuff, there was like, you know how you always had like some guys who would hit on you and do weird stuff?
Yeah.
I was thinking about what you were saying this morning, like when you listen to this music and it's like, oh, it brings back memories and it makes you want to go dancing and have a good time, right? Because that's what music does. There was this guy at one club, and you had to walk like so the bar was like around and it was up higher, so to get to like the dance floor or whatever, you had to walk down the stairs.
Okay.
It was like you originally like a country bar, and they did all like their line dancing and stuff, and then you could like,
I've been there. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Nashville North?
Yeah, Nashville.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
We used to go there all the time, but not for country night.
No.
Anyways, so I was down on the dance floor, and I don't know if we were going to get another drink or we were going to the washroom, but I was with Alicia, and we were going up the stairs for whatever reason, and there was this guy, and he was standing like against the back there, but like by the stairs, and he grabbed my wrist, and and I went like to tug it away so that I could go, and he like squeezed my wrist so hard that like the next day I had bruises, and I literally like had to like rip my arm and my hand out of this guy's hand.
I'm surprised you didn't throw down, honestly.
Well, I said something to him, and and then it took me, but this guy was so big that it took like all of my body weight to like go like throw my body down to like rip my arm out of this guy's hand. Or the funnier ones is when like you're with your girlfriends, let's say, just your girlfriends, you don't have any guy friends there, whatever, they're boyfriends, or I guess back then would have been boyfriends, or just guy friends.
Right.
When a guy like approaches you and you say, you know, no thank you, I'm not interested, I'm just here with my girlfriends or whatever, and it like hurts their feelings or like their manhood, and it's like, oh, don't worry, you're fucking ugly anyway. Did you ever get any of that shit?
I did, but honestly, I feel like the music was so loud. So we always had this signature move. Like if we were dancing and someone comes up behind you, you just grab your other girlfriend's hand and you pull them close in a way. So
yeah, and start dancing with them or something. Try like giving like a nice sign to say, we're not interested, you know, thank you very much, but we're just here to have fun with our friends.
Well, I think that is also the difference. I think girls could go to the club with their friends to go dancing with their girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
They're not there to pick up. Although I don't think groups of guys go to the club
to dance with
their guy friends. So it's like every guy there, I'm sure guys like to go and have fun and drink with their friends.
Think like guys do go out. Yeah. I don't know, and let us know, but guys do go out just to hang out and have drinks with their friends.
Maybe not at a club though.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Like
that seems more of like a sports bar. Like let's go sit down, have some drinks, and put on the game.
I think some guys with their group of friends go just to like hang out with their friends, maybe watch girls dance, dance themselves, have a couple of drinks, maybe some shots, and then go home.
Yeah.
I don't think every guy is there.
I think majority of guys are there to try to pick up though. Mm-hmm. And I think they just keep doing that. They go from girl to girl.
And see, a lot of girls
do that.
Aren't. I feel back in the day. I can't speak for girls now that go to the club or whatever. I'm sorry. We're in the car driving. I apologize for this. But I feel like a lot of girls back in the day if they were just going with their girlfriends, I wasn't going to the bar or to the club to go dancing with my girlfriends to hook up with anybody or like try to find.
No, that's what I mean. Girls are going to have a girls' night to actually go. I do think that there are exceptions to the rules, and I think that like after a breakup or sometimes back in the day, you're going to the club because you need some attention.
Yes.
There's definitely times for that too.
Yeah, there is a lot of girls that go there just to get attention.
In one form or another.
Yeah, from random guys.
Yeah, I agree.
Because their feelings are hurt but I mean, there's a lot of guys there too, like that couldn't take you saying no thank you very well.
No, she's got a weighted vest on and a whole lot of kids.
She might be I guess she's probably like a daycare babysitter or something.
She's a bad bitch.
You have to be. Have a weighted vest on in this heat and carry and
she had a whole wagon full of kids.
Of children. Holy smokes, good for her.
I mean,
I wouldn't be doing it.
You have to pay me a lot of money to be doing that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, let us know what you think about. Although I heard that clubs are no longer a thing. I heard that like teenagers and 20-somethings no longer go to clubs. That they're like shutting down. They're empty. They just don't go dancing anymore.
Well, I mean, you can't really do TikTok dances in the club, right? Like, that really isn't a dance move.
I often wonder that about my daughter. Like, when she's dancing like this, I'm like, oh my God, who's going to teach you how to really dance?
And girls, like, do go out to go dancing. They don't wear heels anymore. They wear flats. It's like, or running shoes. It's like, no, thank you. I don't know.
I wore heels and a short little skirt and a cute little crop top in the middle of the winter without a jacket because you don't want to do coat check.
Yeah.
Do you remember walking in the winter at freezing cold outside and you're like, I'm fine. This is amazing. This is the best night of my life.
The problem was after, in the wintertime, you were drunk and your feet were killing you.
Yeah.
And you didn't even know if your feet were connected to your legs anymore because they were so sore. And you couldn't feel them.
Or your shoes are off and you're just full on in bare feet outside downtown Toronto.
Yeah. All right. Well,
we made it home.
We made it home. I'm going to drop Amanda off. So let us know what you think. Like and subscribe to our channel. We'll try to post or do a video, I guess, every Friday. And get it posted by next week, hopefully. And just remember, always sniff the milk before you drink it. Okay?
That's what you're going home with.
All right. Bye.